Hi, welcome to my video. My name is Leigh, and before I get into it, first of all, I want to say that as of right now, 140 people have pressed that subscribe button for my channel, and that honestly means a lot to me. I am so grateful. Thank you. Seriously, I almost want to cry just thinking about it, which maybe makes me seem a little bit dramatic because I think in the online content creation world, numbers like 140 YouTube subscribers or 210 Instagram followers, most people would see these as small numbers, not enough, insignificant. Maybe you even clicked this video expecting me to talk about how I gained 10,000 followers overnight with this gratitude hack. But hopefully you can see where I'm actually going with this. Because here's what's real and true. 140 YouTube subscribers means that 140 individual whole-ass human beings saw something that I created and liked it enough to want to see more. That is wild to me. I can't even imagine having 140 people in a room with me, much less actually looking at me, paying attention to me, listening to what I have to say. I am so grateful for each and every one of you that is choosing to pay attention to me as I share my random thoughts on the internet. So what I want to talk about in this video is how intentionally practicing gratitude has actually helped me shift my mindset about my business and my content creation and my small audience, and the actual tangible benefits of practicing gratitude. So first off, when I say intentionally practicing gratitude, that can look different ways for different people. I think what's most common is to journal about it, right? Like having a gratitude journal. But I actually don't journal all that much, which is something that I do want to talk about in a future video, but staying on topic for today, I actually have a more in the moment type of gratitude practice. What I do is I have notifications on for every single touch point where people engage with my content. So I get an email and a phone notification whenever anyone subscribes to my YouTube channel, whenever anyone joins my email list, whenever a client pays for an invoice, when someone buys something from my online shops. Basically, I want to be in the know. I want to be aware the moment that there has been any exchange of value in my business or the free content that I put out. When we talk about an exchange of value, most people usually only think of money, but in my opinion, someone's attention is actually so valuable. We literally pay attention. And that's why I want to make sure that I'm being grateful for anyone that's opting to pay attention to me and whatever I'm creating or talking about. So when I get these notifications at any time of day, I just pause for a second and actually say, thank you. Thank you, Cindy, for joining my email list. Thank you, Dominique, for paying your invoice on time. Thank you, Kendra, for subscribing to me on YouTube. I actually say thank you out loud, and if you think that sounds kind of silly or pointless, you're honestly underestimating the power of your words and your voice and your emotions. The energy of gratitude and genuine appreciation is actually so powerful. I could be in the worst mood ever. I could be hangry, tired, overwhelmed, stressed, but when I get a notification telling me that someone out there in the world saw something that I created and they made the conscious decision to press a button for me, it just instantly elevates my mood. I also think this gratitude practice is a really great tool for manifestation. And if I just lost you with that word, listen, manifestation doesn't have to be a woo spiritual thing if you don't want it to be. It's literally just about using your brain, the most powerful computer in existence, using it as a resource to help you reach your goals. I'll make it really simple with how this gratitude thing works, at least for me. When I say thank you to each person that engages with my content, that makes me feel good. I feel like I'm on the right track. I'm in alignment. I feel like I'm being recognized for my work. People actually care what I have to say. And that makes me more motivated to keep creating because I can actually internalize and, see the results of my effort. This is why I prefer to have this kind of in the moment gratitude practice instead of journaling about it at the end of the day, or come on, let's be honest, planning to journal about it at the end of the day. but actually doing it like once a month, if that. When I say thank you in the moment, it feels more potent to me, and it really affirms the belief that my efforts are constantly creating results every minute of the day. My platforms are constantly growing. Everything I create is a new opportunity for more connections with people. And on the more woo-woo, energetic, spiritual side of things, because I honestly love that shit, gratitude helps you to embody the energy of already having everything that you want. And some people actually think that this means that you're settling for less, but really what it does in kind of a backwards way, because your subconscious mind is really weird, but it tells your subconscious mind that you're in energetic alignment with the things that you want. You're the type of person that gets to have these things. You have the capacity to receive it because you're already thankful for it. Think about it this way. If you're not grateful for 100 subscribers on your YouTube channel, why should you be any more grateful for 100,000? What's the difference? What most people do is they just look at their total number, and if it's not going up fast enough, if it's not a big enough number yet, they tend to feel deflated. They feel like no one really cares what they have to say. They're screaming into the void. It doesn't really matter. They feel like they're putting in all this work and all this effort and still not seeing any results. When all you ever do is look at your total numbers and only look at your analytics and a graph that has like a down arrow in like bright red that is supposed to make you feel anxious, if that's all you're ever focusing on, it becomes so much easier to fall into the comparison trap and to feel like you're not good enough. I know these feelings because I have felt them, and they're not motivating. They don't keep you going. They're the types of thoughts that make people give up on their goals early before they've had a chance to see it through. Or they spend a lot of time and energy worrying about an algorithm, instead of using that same time and energy to actually create their content. They just desperately want that number to be higher, for that arrow to be pointing up and to be green. They want to grow faster so they can finally achieve their goals. Honestly, it's giving me energy, which, isn't necessarily a bad thing, okay? I honestly think that humans are inherently selfish, but sometimes that selfishness is just not productive, especially when you're trying to connect with people, which is what you're trying to do if you're trying to build an audience. The energy of desperately wanting something that you don't have honestly doesn't actually do anything for you. It just affirms that the thing that you want is out of your reach. It's unattainable. And you might not think you're being desperate, but energy doesn't lie. It simply directs your focus. And when you're in the energy of gratitude, love, and appreciation, it directs your focus to the things that actually matter, like sharing your message, connecting with humans, creating art, helping people. Those little things that actually make us feel fulfilled. At least that's how I think about it. But now we're at the end of the video, and I'd just like to say thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for leaving the best comments down below. Thank you for exploring the links that I have in the description down below. And if you're new here and you don't know, I always have really cool stuff down there for anyone who's trying to build a brand online, whether that's a personal brand or a business. Branding is kind of my thing. I'm a designer and a strategist, and there's lots of different ways that I can help you. I've got free offers and paid offers all down there in the description below. Okay, bye.